Hi, my name's Wyatt. I'm 23 years old. I'm based out of Kansas City, Missouri, and this is Financial Audit.
What do you do for a living in Kansas City?
So I do private security. Basically, people pay me to fight for them.
All right, you're just beating up.
I just fight hobos.
Oh, okay.
Or I just watch people and just call the cops.
Okay, that sounds more like the security I know. The people are just like, oh,
I do
something's
both.
going on. Let me call the real people.
I do both.
Cops as well?
No, I don't beat cops up. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, I thought maybe you were also saying you're a cop as
well.
well.
No, I am not a police officer in any way. I have no intentions of becoming one.
All right. Okay. I wouldn't have cared if you did, but so how many hours a week do you work?
I work 40, sometimes 45 hours. It really depends on how the week's set up because I work a weird shift.
Are you hourly?
Yes, hourly.
What's your hourly?
My hourly pay is $20.60 an hour.
How do you feel living off of Kansas, Missouri in this?
How do I live?
Yeah, or how do you feel living in Kansas City, Missouri on this?
It's fine. I live comfortably, but sometimes I like to... What? Did I do something wrong?
Oh, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's comfortably. Sometimes I might splurge too much.
Yeah.
A lot. On food. Like Chick-fil-A is
You're proud of that?
No.
Are you just being a little cheeky boy? Yeah.
I don't want to cook.
Everyone likes to be a little cheeky.
I don't want to cook.
Okay, well, that highly depends on your situation. If you can afford not to cook, don't cook, bro, right?
Yeah.
Are you entitled to not having to cook? What's your mindset on that? Well, we can figure that out, but...
now?
Sure.
Due to my schedule, since they took away 24-hour stores, it's really hard to go to the store, buy food, stand in line, all that. So it's just way easier just to go out, buy food, eat.
So 40 hours a week. How many days a week?
5 to 6. So I work nights.
The 7th you can't go to the grocery store?
I work overnights. I work overnights.
Okay.
All right. So when I go to bed, they're closed. When I wake up, they're closed.
But you still have the next day off that you could wake up a little earlier, right?
I don't really want to do it. Sleep's important to me. I'd rather sleep.
Okay. Well, why do you have that? Are you it's honestly that comes across as just a little fake, you're making a joke. Are you?
I just prefer to sleep and then get up a bit earlier.
That's fantastic. Awesome. Didn't you serve in the military, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, and I already did my time. I'm done.
And you have no discipline left? It's exited your body?
It's not required anymore.
Isn't it required to get groceries if you can't get groceries because the stores are closed? Then it is required, right?
No, it's more of I don't have a boogeyman with a gun to the back of my head.
The boogeyman.
Oh, it's Big Army. You do what they want you to do. If you don't do it, they're going to really mess you up.
Oh, okay. But this time it's the debt.
Yeah.
So your situation. Give us a little rundown. What's up? What's up with your life?
So I make about, I don't know, 70, 80,000 a year.
Continue. I mean, so far with what you just gave me, it would equal more like 40 to 50,000 hours a year. So I'm a little confused unless you have another job that you didn't tell us. $20 an hour, 40 to 50 hours a week.
Yeah. So I also have a medical settlement that I'll be getting for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay. Through your military, time in the military?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And how much is that on a monthly basis? Because that obviously moves the needle.
That is $3,758.59.
Just about?
Just about. Maybe off a couple hundred or a few cents.
Okay. What happened?
I just got some injuries as well as some illnesses that developed from my service.
Can I ask?
No, I can't really give too much detail. It would affect my life.
Okay, sure. Okay, so with that, obviously that then dramatically does improve your income. So $20, let's say 45 hours a week to just me in the middle. Yeah, it's about $86,400 a year. So what came in this last month, payroll was $2,929 and the VA was $3,870. So a total of $6,799. So, okay, when I ask how do you feel living in Kansas City, Missouri on this income, obviously more than half of it comes from the VA.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, that that makes up for it. You're living above the median household income. At your job, you're about $3 below the median hourly for people working in security. But again, more than half of your income.
$3?
Below, yeah.
Ooh.
Median across the country. Median's at $47,885 a year, $42,848 a year if we do that.
I need to step up my game then, because that's no good. I need to be making more money if that's the median.
Yeah, more is always good, but I mean you're pretty close to the median, so
It's not good enough.
Sure, I like that mindset. That's good. What do you? Okay, what's your plan around that? You seem shocked by this information.
Well, I was under the impression that that was the highest paid.
Maybe in that company or that branch or whatever.
Yeah, and that's
Kansas City could have a weirdly oversaturated security market, which drives down the wage in that city.
Because crime's so high and it keep going up, so job security is perfect.
So okay, so it wouldn't be that then. Okay, you just seem shocked. So I'm. How long have you been in this industry?
So I've been about 2 years. First 6 months I did unarmed. Then after I saved up some cash, about I think $4,000, $4,500, I bought some equipment, which is really mad because when I had an interview with the employer, they told me they weren't going to let me rent their equipment. But when I got into the interview process, everyone else got to rent it, and I had to buy all my equipment out of pocket.
Mm-hmm. And with this income, you were actually really proud of this in your like application and pre-show talks. You were like very proud of this income. So I think you thought you were above the median. Like you were like almost bragging about it.
Yes, I did, but
where did that come from? Where'd that like hubris come from?
That hubris? Because I'm on my own little bubble, right? I don't have time to
Google.
To Google, yeah.
5 seconds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we don't have time to go to the grocery store.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Attention all business owners. If you're in a business for yourself, whether on a small or large scale, you need to be keeping on top of your business finances just as much as your personal finances. The first step to that is separating your personal and business spending. If you are putting all of your personal and business expenses on the same card, not only are you making your life so much harder than it needs to be, but you're also leaving free money on the table. If this sounds like you, Bill Spend and Expense is going to change the game for you. With this corporate credit card and expense management platform, you'll be able to issue unlimited physical and digital credit cards to each of your employees and team members, each with customized spending limits and categories that you can easily control. Even as a one-person business, you can have separate cards for each category of spending to budget your business expenses. All purchases are automatically categorized in real time, and you get alerts to any out of the ordinary spending. With virtual cards, you can sign up for as many free trials as you want and not have to worry about forgetting to cancel them, because you can set cards to as low as a 1 cent limit. Plus, every purchase with Bill's corporate cards earns up to 7% cash back, turning everyday business spending into free money. It's time to take control of your company's spending. Click the link in the description below to get started with Bill Spend and Expense today. Are you sometimes a little difficult?
Like, what do you mean?
Just like, I got just from your facial features, the little bit of twitch you have and like the mouth and your like a little cheeky smile and things, saying like, oh, I don't want to go to the grocery store. It's just a little difficult to sometimes like get something into your conscious thoughts for you to like act on and change.
Some part of it is I'm a little bit camera shy.
Yes, which we should all take into account. That's true. I know some people are like, oh, they're all actors. Are you an actor, sir?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's a weird place. They get in their own little streams of thought. But, yeah, no, that's fair. Camera shy. And if you want to come on the show and get a financial beat down, if you needed that little extra help, and even if you're camera shy, calebhammer.com/apply. So your debt, You're in a lot of debt. Okay, we'll go through it. I would like to hear from your own just perspective of knowing your finances. Give me a score, 0 to 10, 0 being the absolute worst that's out there, 10 being the absolute best that's out there, of a financial scale of where you think you are today.
I think I'm around a 7, but there may be some areas where I could definitely improve. But
7? You think you're above average? You think
Yes.
you think you're like moments away from being like the best of the best of the best of the best finances?
Well, I own a house and I'm 23
Is that everything?
and a car.
Oh, you have a car.
Yeah,
Oh, like every American.
touche.
Okay, because you have to have a car to survive in this country, essentially. The house thing, that is pretty awesome. Did you take advantage of like a...
So I use the VA home loan.
Okay,
So
so
basically-
basically much easier to get in the door that way.
Yeah, so basically, whatever the requirements are for your military service on your contract, some it's 3, sometimes it's 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, once you get out, you just need to have the income to show that the VA or the lender is like, hey, I can afford the mortgage payment.
Yeah,
So
but
there's
you don't have to put anything down,
no.
which makes it much easier to get in the game. I mean, that's not discrediting at all being a homeowner, because you are taking on a lot of risk and you are doing a lot of things. It still takes a lot of responsibility. But I think that probably did help, did it not?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're shaking. Are you okay? You look really nervous.
Oh, yes, I'm nervous.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I'd be nervous after giving me a 7 out of 10, because that's obviously... If you want your score, Hammer Financial Score, it's free. Link in the description below. So how did you get into so much debt in the first place before we start going into all this?
Oh, yeah, so about halfway through my contract, I kind of got addicted to So about...
Addicted to...
Oh, it gets
I've
worse.
never heard
Hang on.
addicted to... Okay, sorry,
Hang on.
go ahead.
So about 80-90% of my income was going to support these strong, independent women or help them pay for...
80 to 90% legitimately?
Yeah, about
What is
around-
it? What is... How do you even...
I get my paycheck and I go to clubs and just...
Like, how much was your paycheck?
About anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 a month. A week, every 2 weeks, I mean.
And you just
Yeah.
get them in ones and let it fly?
Oh, yeah.
Were you paying to have sex with them?
No.
Okay.
It's illegal. I catch a felony.
Well, yeah, no But that's a lot of money to spend. How do you spend that much at clubs?
So usually how it works is you got money for dances where you just fling ones on them, or you could go pay for private dances, which is about 3 minutes. It varies.
3 minutes?
Yeah, it's usually the length of a song.
What do you even... hide the kids for a moment. What do you even get from that? I've never been to a club. I'm boring.
You want to go?
No,
Come on, it'll be fun.
I'm okay. But what, like, it's a dance.
Are you a virgin?
No. I was going to ask someone who spends $2,000 a week on strippers if they're a virgin. I don't have to pay for my...
Well, I just think about it like this. It's way easier just to pay some to give me fake attention than go try to spit game.
Okay.
I can just go through them one after another, and I don't have to worry about, hi, my name's Jessica.
Yeah, but you don't get anything emotional from that. You also don't get anything, like, conclusive.
It's purely for the lust.
Yeah. Like, it's an endless edge.
I guess so. But
But you went into debt for this? That's where I'm a little confused.
yeah, so I had a credit card, and I think it was about $5,000 or $8,000 that I took out and just spent on.
No. That's wild. It's an addicting thing for some people. So is... And I guess it just wouldn't be surprising that this thing that's adjacent to all that could be considered addicting. Do you do this anymore?
And I stopped about maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Was that hard?
It was difficult.
Did you like wake up one day and you're like, I don't want to be in a stinky, sticky, smoky area with fake that have no emotional connection to me?
Now, what made me quit was we were doing a mission and I lost my cat card during the transit.
What's that?
It's your little military ID.
Okay,
So you need it for everything.
sure.
So basically, since all my money was going towards, when I lost that, I had no money and no way to eat. So I just starved for like 2 weeks.
And the starving was an awakening to no longer.
Yeah, it was
see
a wake
people
up
on
call
polls?
to. It's like,
Okay.
hey, maybe I shouldn't spend this much money on,
And going to that
and maybe
much
have
strat.
some cash.
Is this Navy Federal right here? Is that some of the? Is this leftover?
No,
Okay.
I paid all that debt off.
You did, and then you went into more debt. So what the happened then? So what even is this? So what is this? Because it's sitting near a limit, and you do not make insignificant amount of money. So Navy Federal, $7,092.23. What are we doing? How'd you build this all the way up? $380 of purchases, even though there's $105. You 7 out of 10. You me with the 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I better cope laugh about that. $105 of interest accruing, $380 of purchases, but we only did the minimum monthly payment, and now we're only a few hundred dollars away from the balance being at the max.
For that one.
Yes, for this one. No, the one I'm talking about. So what the is going on here? Why is this high, and why are you spending money on it?
So I don't really know what I purchased on that.
What are you trying to do? What are you here for? What do you want to do? Where do you want to get to? You don't even know what this does? Like where your money comes from on this? Where you spend? Like what are you trying? What do we want to get out of this conversation?
So usually I take an approach of just stockpiling cash. I really don't want to pay back my debts.
Stockpiling is you can't pay this off. I know what your savings are like. You can't pay this off. Stockpiling cash, you brought in $6,799 last month. You spent $8,562 stockpiling cash. You spent. You blow it out. It's like this never went away. Those ones are flying. But instead of ones, now they're hundreds.
Now there's legitimate reasons for that decrease. So I was getting my house appraised because I was going to get like $30,000 cash deposited, and the credit cards paid off from the equity on my home.
No. Okay. Why? Okay.
So it was going to be like 5.23% for I think $40,000 or $50,000.
Would that solve your issue though? Because you already paid off the stripper debt. Now you're right back up at the credit limit, and you can't stop spending $380. Your balance was from $6,774 to $7,093. How is taking out any kind of equity from your home and transferring the debt to there going to help here? Because you're just going to spend all your way back into it as you've already done again. So how does this actually help?
So it would get rid of the credit card debt.
Yeah, no
And then I would also have a large pile of cash just in case. So I wouldn't
cash. Why do you? Okay.
just make a big old pile of cash.
Why do you make $85,000 a year?
I'm impatient.
So we take out leverage
Take out leverage.
against a house that already has a mortgage,
Yeah.
and then the credit cards go to zero, and then right back up to $7,500 probably, because your behavior won't have changed by you doing that. You just moved the pile.
But most of the money would have just sat in the savings account.
Would it have? Because you just spent. You spend more than you make. And then on here, buddy, it's $126 from Twitch. Oh, and then another $249 from Twitch. The are you doing on Twitch? This better not be to the virtual versions of so they're just twerking ass and they have their live stream on their ass because they have green screen booty cheeks.
Okay, first off, it's more wholesome than that. Second off, I'm a Sigma male. I can just go to a strip club and get some booty that way. So I don't need OnlyFans or...
It's not getting booty, it's looking at booty, to be very clear.
Well, you get to touch it.
You do?
Yeah. As long as you don't put any fingers in any holes where you bite them, you can touch them.
Those are the two. Bite. Whole finger.
Yeah, you can't lick them, you can't bite them, you can't put
Okay.
fingers in the holes.
Good fuck. Stop being such a deviant. What do you watch on Twitch? Because
So the Twitch only was
$400
three separate incidents.
of $400. Yep, go ahead.
So what I would do, there's what's his name, like Pirate Soft or whatever. Anyway,
What?
it's a streamer,
Okay.
and I would just go onto YouTube and just crash his UI with donations.
Is that a good thing or bad thing?
It's only happened 3 times.
Because he's getting money, but it's crashing. So I don't know. Is that a good thing or bad thing?
It's entertaining for me.
No, is it good for him or bad for him?
I don't know.
Do you have no empathy?
I think I got empathy.
Your little cheeky little smile, it is beyond interesting. It's not the word I wanted to say.
Sexy?
Absolutely not the word I wanted to say, which is why you have to go to strip clubs.
So the first instance was...
You spent $400 to virtually have fun.
So in total, it's $1,500.
Over the course of when? $1,500 over when? This month?
No.
This previous statement?
No, it caps out at $500
per month.
per day.
Then that didn't negate what I just said. So $1,500 this last month?
So $500 December, I think January, February.
What does it do?
It makes me feel good.
No, what does it do? Just explain it to me, because I'm a little stupid.
So when there's a live stream, there's memberships.
Oh, yeah.
You can donate memberships to other people. What I would do was go on, spend $500, and give like 2, maybe 300 people memberships. Then immediately leave.
Okay. I'm so confused. What is that? What's the outcome of that?
It makes me feel good.
What's the entertaining part of it? Oh, it's like the gifting. The gifting aspect of it? Okay, so you feel good giving. But you talked about this crash thing, so that's why I'm confused.
Crash thing?
Yeah, you said it like breaks his...
Oh, yeah. So it's so much, so fast, it just breaks the YouTube UI.
Uh-huh. How long is he down?
The entire stream.
Yeah, he can't restart?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not around long enough to see.
Okay. I don't get this. Why is this worth literally taking... Buddy, you're taking equity out of your home to do Twitch donations. Do you understand that? That's how this is working. You know how absolutely borderline aggressively stupid that is? Aggressively stupid.
What can I say? You gotta YOLO
Shut the fuck up. You're being a little... Are you taking this seriously? What are we doing here? You gotta be a little YOLO. What the fuck? Are we doing this thing or not?
Yes.
Okay, why are you being a cheeky little
I don't know.
So you do this for some interesting version of entertainment. I'm not going to judge the entertainment aspect of it because we all have our own things. Like, who the f am I to judge that? But this is expensive, man. It's just going into debt. It's like someone going into $500 of debt for like movie theater things and just getting closer and closer to maxing out the card and then having to take out home equity.
Wait, is that on? That's the credit card with that?
Yes, the one document we've talked about 24 minutes in.
So that was a mistake. I don't know what happened. I meant to do it out of my checking, but for whatever
that
reason.
checking account's by the way. But you're not a credit card person. If you're going to use the card, use the Fizz card because you do not know how to use cards. It's a charge card. It's better and it actually helps you build credit and not yourself like you are right now. Amazon, Chase card. How'd you get into debt with this? Let me guess. Amazon.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
So I had purchased a bunch of stuff when I first got the card, a bunch of books, a bunch of computer parts.
Do you have that still?
Yep.
Can you sell it?
Yes.
Will you sell it?
Some of them I will because I don't use them.
How much value if you had to sell it today?
So I got a 6600 motherboard, some RAM.
Oh, you got the Wham?
Wham. Yeah,
Okay.
I got the Wham. But maybe $800 worth of computer components I could sell.
It's not insignificant. We'll save that 800 for later. Still purchases on here, man. It's only $16 and 11 cents, but again, we're just barely making any progress. I mean, at the end, you only made $20 of progress, even though you paid $112 to it. But because of your purchases and $79 of interest, the balance is $3,756.29 of the minimum monthly payment of $116. Why purchase, man? Because again, whatever you're purchasing, you're really, in a way, with what your plan is, taking equity out of your home in order to do Amazon Prime purchases. Taking equity out of our home for Twitch donations and Amazon Prime purchases. That is a sentence that no one should ever say.
So I think those are more impulsive and they're more in the past than what was recently with the equity. And I think I've grown a little bit from
Recently
that.
in the past? What do you mean, buddy? This was the last statement. What the fuck are you talking about? This is your last statement of existence.
Yeah, so usually I splurge out of my checking instead of credit cards. But
Huh? But it doesn't matter. This was your last month, and we've been through 2 credit cards. You're putting balances up. One of the balances increased. One only made $20 of progress, even though you put $120 towards it in terms of payments. So what the are you talking about, buddy? I'm not going to let you just bullshit your way around that and be like, oh, it's okay. It's okay because normally I don't really do it. You're doing it right here. What am I supposed to go off of other than what's in front of me?
I think maybe I've been making a few mistakes.
Why? Let's get to the bottom of it, buddy, or how are you going to change anything?
Probably impulsive, but if I were to pay off the credit cards, my biggest concern would be it would damage my credit score.
So can I just record a clip and just place it in this moment? How many times do I have to? I'm bored of that conversation, but that's okay. You said the meme. You said the meme, didn't you? Okay. What's your credit score?
It's like 700.
Do you have can you show me that on any app?
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I powered off my phone.
You powered on. Okay. Now, you already have a mortgage. So what kind of debt are you trying to take out in the future?
On the house?
Any debt.
So I can't take out any more debt because I've reached my maximum credit limit. So basically, I can't borrow any money
and
from
why
any source.
Do you care about having a credit score continue to go up? You already have why most people try to have a score up a house unless you're trying to buy multiple more houses, which I don't think is your plan, unless I'm not aware of something. So tell me, the consequence of this might be your credit score takes a hit because your credit age goes down. What does that actually affect for you?
I feel like my safety net would be credit cards, but I'm starting.
That doesn't make sense. Why don't you use some of your $85,000 a year and have a emergency fund?
Well, I do have one.
Well, not a fully funded one. You have a couple $1,000.
It was at 5,000, but some stuff happened and went down to 2.
Okay, yeah,
now it's
that's
back
not
up
an
to 3.
emergency fund, buds.
So
You're gonna rely on credit for emergencies?
So I've gotten away from relying on credit so much for emergencies. Now it's going to the savings accounts.
Uh-huh. And even if your credit score remained high, what emergencies could you put on these credit cards since they're basically all maxed out anyway?
Yeah. I kind of see the point there.
Okay. So
That's why
do I care about your credit score going down? If you can't manage credit card debt, isn't it more beneficial to your life in general to not have the ability to go into credit card debt? Because this is hurting you more than it's helping you. Whatever positive benefits of having good credit are in your situation are completely negated by you just f***ing yourself constantly. You're shaking again. Are you okay?
I'm nervous.
Okay. That's okay. That's normal. Usually people like start nervous and then they get a little more comfortable, but you're like falling back into the nerves.
I think it's just a phase.
Okay. You like, I don't know, you served overseas, man.
I did not.
I thought you said you went on a mission. Oh.
So when President Trump ordered federal troops to reinforce the border, that's where I went. But I think the 2 weeks to start, that was just regular training. I think maybe Bliss or NTC. I don't remember.
Can I see your credit? I'll give you one chance to redo your financial score if you'd like to, now that we've been through 2 cards, and realize how absolutely stupid you've been with money and how stupid your position is. Would you like to revise your score? At least make me hope you're learning something?
I think it's maybe a 5 or maybe.
Tell me. Let me see.
Or maybe a 6 because I did start trying to fix some of the behaviors in the past.
Yeah, but are they there yet? Are they in starting? And that doesn't. What do you mean by start, buddy? I've been dieting for 2 weeks. That doesn't mean I can say that I'm successfully dieting.
I think you are.
No. Why? For 2 weeks?
Yeah, you look pretty good.
You don't know what I normally look like. What are you talking about? The camera doesn't. Well, I don't know. Who knows what I look like in person versus on camera? I guess you could say, but
I like them thick.
By the way, guys, we recently launched 2 new shows that I think you're gonna love. First is Your Week in Money. During this show, I break down major economic, business, and financial news that happened this past week, and then give my own personal, weird, and hopefully humorous take on them. And the second is our financial audit follow-up channel. They're just quick, casual conversations with people who have been on the show, seeing where they're at and what we can do to make sure they get to a better place. We aim to have those episodes posted most Thursdays of each week. And for Your Week in Money, right now they're being uploaded every Saturday morning for you. Make sure to check out those channels linked in the description below. Can we talk about your little joking? Because I'll be honest, it's going to piss people in the audience off. I know the audience pretty well. I don't want them to come after you. By the way, you should be nice. Only I have permission to be a little... But, like... Can we talk about it? Like, is this your natural coping through tough situations, is to make like silly little jokes and pretend like, oh, this doesn't impact me that much? Has that been pretty common throughout your life?
So I think it's probably a combination of being camera shy and kind of having to force myself to come to reality with these issues.
Okay. It's, really all I care about in the end is if you're actually... taking things to heart and you can make positive progress. I know sometimes in the moment, for me, I'll use myself as an example. I try to be an open-minded person, but even when it comes to being confronted with things, I can be defensive in the moment. But one thing I at least try to pride myself on is I'm pretty okay at going back and reflecting, in solace afterwards. And if you're defensive in this moment, okay, natural human instinct, sure. But as long as you're walking away and you actually get something from this, that's what matters. And yeah, it's $695. Mortgage is carrying a lot of weight. Credit card usage is 91% though.
So I do think I've improved over the last 18 months because before...
Were you before?
Well, I didn't have any excess cash, no savings, no investments, nothing.
Okay.
I was spending everything, but now I got a little bit of cushion. So
yeah, you're spending everything on right? Yeah, we were there.
I stopped.
I know.
That.
That's what I said.
I got better.
Okay. Yeah.
Now just fantasize about it. But
a good joke again.
I'm starting to slowly improve, which is good. I'm not stagnant. I'm not getting worse. I'm getting a little bit better, but it takes some time.
Did we not just go over the fact that you spent almost $2,000 more than you brought in, though? In the most recent month.
Yeah, that was for...
And that's considered better.
The house repairs were $1,000. $450.
You took on that responsibility by being a homeowner.
Yeah, $450 was for the appraisal. Then I think $2,000 or $3,000 was for vehicle repairs.
Vehicle repairs for the fucking thing we're about to go into? Oh, that is next on our list. Because this thing's stupid. This is beyond stupid.
You're going to have an aneurysm.
I know, like legitimately, because a 2018 Dodge Durango. What is the balance? What's owed on this?
I think $35,000.
Kill me now. Okay. But imagine if you didn't get anything for the injuries.
Well, the home was an impulse buy.
Yeah, okay. 30. You said 34,000?
About 35,000.
33,677. And the interest rate's 11%, which is just, again, gross.
So when I was going through that phase, I had decided on impulse. Real men do this. I decided that I wanted a sports car. So I went out, purchased a 2019 or 2018 BRZ. Just out of nowhere.
Sure.
And then I got into a wreck while I was closing on the house, and I had a choice: fix the vehicle or go through with purchasing the house. And I said, purchase the house. So I had to get another vehicle.
What?
So I had to carry over $11,000 in negative equity to that vehicle, and that was the only vehicle.
Insane. Yeah. At 11% with an $884.94 minimum monthly payment. That's ridiculous for a Dodge Durango, which, by the way, is only worth, and we checked, $14,706, and you owe $33,677 on it.
Yeah, so when I bought it, that was the only vehicle that would hold that amount of negative equity on it. So it was my only choice: buy the house or fix the car.
Why'd you? If that doesn't sound like you're in a position to buy a house at that time yet. Then sounds like you rushed into it. and you made a potential irresponsible purchase. Not that I don't want you to get into a house.
So it was impulsive because the apartment.
That's a different show.
So anyway, I was living in an apartment and some Germans moved in and they brought bed bugs. So I didn't have any furniture. I was sleeping on the floor and they're just crawling on me. I was sick and tired of it.
Okay.
So I decided I'm going to buy a house.
Yeah, I don't think buy a house is the only option. But I get what you're saying.
It was impulsive.
Yes. There it is again. Lend key, what is this for?
That's a student loan. So when I got out, I went to college.
What about the VA benefits?
This was before I got them.
You rushed into it before you got them?
What do you mean?
Whoa. What's it called? What do you get for serving in the military? What's it called again?
GI Bill?
Yeah, what about the GI Bill?
So that money I pocketed to help pay for the living expenses while I was going to college.
What'd you even study? You're a security guard.
I quit going to college. I'm done.
How long did you go to college?
About 2 years.
What'd you study?
Business administration.
I don't know what you took out originally, but right now
it was 5,500.
So it's gone up.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If there's a $25 minimum monthly payment, that's not if we're gonna make progress. But you think you're in a position to buy a home? What does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. $6,777.90 is what you owe, and this is at a 10.39% student loan. That's wild. And the minimum monthly payment is $25, which is that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's a 12-year loan. It's a 12-year loan. But you thought you were in a position to get a $900 car payment and a home? Make that math add up for me real quick, because that doesn't make sense.
So at the time, the home and the car was more of a dilemma at the time. Even though it was pretty stupid.
And you were pocketing the GI Bill?
No. They don't. They give me like $1,500 for housing allowance.
Yeah. Okay.
So utilities, all that's not included. So I need a little cash to establish myself on the civilian side. So this
is for 2 years of college?
Yeah.
Man, just like anyone else who comes on this show, I'm happy to utilize my resources and gift you a tech certification through Course Careers. But again, you dropped out of college. I don't know what you want to do. This is a note, that minimum monthly payment. Also, but the car loan was aggressively stupid as like the value of it is like what, 30% of the loan, and you said you had to put $2,000 into it this last month.
Yeah, just basic maintenance.
$2,000 of basic maintenance.
Yeah, so from the Subaru BRZ, I neglected the maintenance on this. This vehicle, I am on top of the maintenance, so
So you can get rid of one.
I had to trade the BRZ and get rid of it completely.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. Okay, but you made it sound like you still had it for a second.
No,
okay,
so sorry. It got total and the maintenance were neglected, which cost me like $8,000 or $9,000 to get it fixed. So
it got totaled?
It got totaled.
Through what?
I got rear-ended.
Insurance?
So I didn't change the oil frequently, didn't do maintenance. So when it got totaled, the engine just felt destructed after it got out of the shop.
Did you try to any kind of insurance?
No, the insurance.
Since it happened after a wreck?
So the wreck was mostly cosmetic on the rear of the vehicle. The damages were like the engine block and
I get it, but it was right after it was at the accident though, right?
No, it happened after I got the vehicle back from the mechanics.
What did you talk to the mechanics about?
I said, basically you didn't do maintenance and you destroyed your vehicle. But I'm on point with the maintenance. Why
didn't you just change the oil like an adult?
Sometimes you forget. It's like, I'll do it tomorrow. But
that's a lot of tomorrows.
But with
to get to that state, that's a lot of tomorrows.
Yeah, but with the Dodge Durango, it's like I'm on top.
No, that's a lot of tomorrows. You just dodge past that. That's just a beyond sign of irresponsibility. Like, yes, I get it. I've delayed oil changes when I had a car with a motor engine. Thank goodness I don't anymore. That was a lot of work. But I just did it. I put it off for a few days, put it off for a few weeks. But then I just went and took 30 minutes to get my oil changed. Like, I don't know. That just kind of speaks to your character a bit of irresponsibility. which is another reason why I don't think just wiping your debt while transferring it through taking out equity from your home is going to be what actually fixes your position.
So with the Dodge Durango, I'm on point with the maintenance. I don't neglect the maintenance anymore because I learned my lesson from the BRZ.
So what costs $2,000?
So the brakes, the tires,
Oh, new tires?
inspections.
Okay. Sure.
The
Okay.
tires were like $500 a single one.
We'll help you learn how to budget all that going through our budgeting educational program. So that's really important too, because you really got to map that out. So we're going to put you through that. And I really want you to go through that. This is the mortgage. And obviously the balance and the interest rate on this is absolutely fantastic. You had it appraised. Have you gotten your appraisal back?
$100,000.
So after any kind of closing costs, what are you hoping to walk away with?
So it came under. The loan didn't go through. It was like, I think, $40,000 short. So on the appraisal.
So the whole plan that you were talking about isn't even a possibility even?
Yeah. So,
what the are we talking? What was half of this conversation then?
So I explained to you why the money went down in my savings account.
Yeah, that's right. That's wild.
That was the purpose of me taking my money out of the savings account to pay for these
When did you
repairs.
buy this house?
I think 22, 23. Yeah, no, 22.
And 4 years later, you already wanted to take. Did you put any work into the house?
Yes, I put it
Well, how
that.
much? 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you didn't put any work into the house.
$1,000 worth of materials.
Okay. Great.
So I fixed the leaking roof, the fire damage on the exterior of the house.
The second one could have helped a little, yeah.
And the sidewalk. Redid the sidewalk, put some rebar in it.
I'm glad the equity's gone up, because some places from 2022 to now, it's actually been down, like in Austin. So, good job on that one. But, yeah, I think you were a bit optimistic. And plus, again, I don't think that would have fixed your actual situation.
Well, I didn't. So I was under the impression that it was going to come in around $165,000. So just to make sure, I pulled out $1,000 and fixed all these issues with the property.
Mm-hmm.
But it came out at $100,000.
I know. How'd you come across? I want to get to where you ended there as your solution. What got you there in the first place?
With the mortgage?
Yeah.
So
Taking some cash out.
I kept getting these solicitations or mails. Hey, you can get $40,000 or $50,000, but the interest rate was way too high. It was like 8%.
Yeah.
But then when I got the
mortgage
one that
rates.
says like 5.2%, it's like, okay, that's reasonable. Because my portfolio is doing an average of like 13%.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean doing an average? How long have you had it invested? Like S&P 500 is an average 10%.
Currently, right now, it's at like 22% average.
Well, that's not average. It's probably just like in the couple years you've had it, done really well. That's not.
No.
I don't think we can take.
So my portfolio is underperforming the S&P. It's at like 17%.
No. What? What are you talking about?
So the S&P is at 22%. My portfolio.
Oh, you don't mean on average though. You mean in terms of just what it's done over the last year, but not on average over the course of decades and decades, all down years and up years combined.
Yes.
Okay, well that doesn't matter then. When do you plan to access retirement?
Maybe 2060.
Okay, so yeah, that does not matter. Okay, $2,000 sitting in our savings there, down from $3,000.
It's down from 5,000.
Great,
$1,000 for repair, 2,000 for maintenance.
wonderful. $974 is sitting in our checking account.
Now,
This is absolutely insane. This is stupid beyond belief. What color would you like?
pink.
Okay.
No, I want purple.
Okay.
Give me both.
I'm gonna give you purple. I know you're a silly little boy. You like being silly. It's okay. You were a class clown, weren't you?
No, I was not. I was
Were you
very shy and
a
introverted.
military clown?
No. I kind of evolved in this form after the military.
Yeah, okay. Put a little dot next to everything that is a bad purchase, that is bullshit, that is not helping you in any way whatsoever. Anything that is bullshit, anything that is unnecessary to living, anything that is putting you into a bad position.
Continue to the next page.
Let's do one more page.
Are we learning something? I think so.
So, what are you thinking of this? Because this is obviously... This is like you literally not paying off your debt. This is you going and around instead of paying off your debt, and you're able to recognize that because you're putting the lines next to it. This is you being willing to take the limited equity out of your home that you would have been back to zero in order to finance this bull, this insanity. What are you thinking?
This is a lot of unnecessary transactions.
It's the spending of a child. Have you ever budgeted in your life?
No. Except for when it came to...
I don't think you did because you went into debt, buddy.
Well, I made sure I go at least twice a week.
Okay, that's enough. The purple lines. Just look at this. Are you kidding me? You don't even deserve this. Give me that. This is ridiculous. Why is this? Why is that? Easier to see right here. This is just one page. Everything highlighted. Why is this more important to the future of your life than anything else? Apparently. Why is this everything?
So, right off the bat, I noticed that most of it's food. So,
yeah.
Like 90% of it's food.
So your new version of is just shoving down your throat.
Yeah.
Go inside a gas station, get into bull. Go inside a gas station, get into bull. Uber. Go in a gas station, get in some bull. Amazon. Uber. These are more YouTube donations. Crunchyroll. Go inside a gas station, get in some bull. Taquitos. What is it? A company kitchen, which is like a upscale vending service, right? It's your work?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So like a vending machine, essentially?
Yeah, it's got food, energy drinks.
Great. So I'm going to call it a vending machine. Vending machine. Going to the gas station, getting some Uber. Steam games. Vending machine. Uber. Going to the gas station, getting some bullshit. Vending machine. Another YouTube thing. Vending machine. Uber. Going to the gas station, getting some bullshit. Uber. What were you doing at Lowe's? Were these the repairs from the homes? Okay, because that was $200, $254, and then $54. Quora? What are you paying for Quora?
I don't remember.
Great, because that's what we do when we're at our credit card limits, right? And we have a car that is only 30% value of the debt. Going to the gas station, getting some bull. Uber. More Lowe's. Oh, we're back, baby. And you hauled that voice mod.
I don't know what that is.
How do you not know what anything is? What's the point of any of this? What are the purchases if you don't know what they are?
So the voice mod don't know what it is. U-Haul, how to transport all the material.
Gas station getting some bullshit. We pay for Grammarly. Well, you can't spell. I can't spell, but at least I don't pay for it. Discord, do you pay for your...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. That wasn't the... Oh, sorry. Whew. The next line item was what came in from the VA of $3,870. I thought that was the fucking Discord thing, but it was $100 to Discord. Uber Eats, vending machine, Uber. Vending machine. You're addicted. Can you not stop swiping? Dude, you're just getting that glugging all day instead of actually... This is... Okay, I have something to say. Vending machine. Twitch. More Twitch. Steam games. Uber. Amazon. Uber. Going to gas station, getting some bullshit. Going to gas station, getting some bullshit. Going to gas station, getting some bullshit. Uber. You know how many pages this is? This is the most ridiculous spending statement on a checking account ever. You're not disciplined. You don't know what you're doing. Why are you smirking at me? Y'all got to use my favorite high yield savings account where you can get up to 4.6% on your money plus FDIC insurance up to $2 million. You can also get up to $300 for signing up today. It's the personal high yield savings account that I use for my money, so don't let your money be losing money while it's just sitting there. Click in the link in the description below and get those bonuses. How is this not like life altering to you? This is insane. This is insane.
Yeah.
How does this mean nothing to you and you're just sitting over there smirking? It's going to piss me off. Uber. More YouTube. Vending machine, vending machine, vending machine. Pays for some mobile games. And more YouTube. Vending machine and vending machine and vending machine and vending machine. Oh, we're back. Tech Tree, a mobile game. Vending machine. An AI assistant. Eve? Claude? What AI assistant are you paying for?
Oh yeah, so there's another AI model that's appeared to chat.
What's Eve Online? $20.
Oh, I think that's like a subscription.
Two?
Eve Online.
What's Eve Online?
It's like this 20-year-old MMO RPG.
No, don't encourage him. Don't laugh at his things. Okay. And then you pay for an AI assistant.
Yeah.
For what? What the f*** are you doing? What do you need assistant on?
I like to write in my free time.
Then why don't you write? If you like to write, why do you need an assistant?
Well, I don't have to edit it. I just write it up, throw it to the AI, it spits it out, no editing involved.
Amazon, Uber. Going to a gas station, getting some more of the Tech Tree game. Going to a gas station, getting some precision lawn. You can't mow. You can serve in the military, but you can't mow your lawn. If you're in debt, okay? Is this mobile games? What the f*** are you doing, buddy? You're getting tokens and gems and bullshit every second of your life. Then you're getting food and so you can play gems, so you can get on Discord and all this shit. But what do you do on a day-to-day basis? What do you do for fun? Do you go do things?
So what I normally do, I go to bed, I wake up, go to work, go to bed, wake up, go to work.
No, there's a lot of spending in between there. So what the f*** are you talking about?
So on my days off, when there's like...
Buddy, apparently every day of the month is your days off. If what you're about to say is, I only spend on my days off.
There's a spike in the spending on my days off.
Buddy, you have a spike every day. What are you doing? You're bullshitting yourself. Okay. Like, I get, you're doing the cope thing. And again, people are out there are going to be pissed. They're going to think you're being fake, but I know you're not because we've been through the whole pre-conversation. I know what you want. I know you want to get help. I know. And then you're camera shy and it happens. But with the smirks, the stupid statements like that, you have no idea how much you're making me just want to give up. Like, I don't even want to finish the next few statements. And I've barely even gotten through the spending because you spend every second of your life. This is a joke. And you're acting like you're taking it like a joke.
Yeah.
What do I do with this? What do I do? What do you want me to do with that?
I'm kind of understanding that there's some behavioral issues that really need to be worked on immediately.
Are you coping for things in your spending? Because again, it's like your spending screams instant dopamine rewards to me. Like you just need this, like just let's go, let's spend. It's like you're the games and everything. I'm not even gonna go through the look. I'm not gonna even spend more time going through it. This was I only went through half of this page. Then there's a whole other page. It's just going out to eat. It's vending machines. It's stopping in a gas station, getting some and mobile game spending. It's so beyond stupid. It's like 100 just on this last page. To the mobile game purchase, $119 in one go, and $48 in another go. You're spending hundreds on mobile games. What even are they? What are you getting out of them?
Sometimes I might come across a pretty good mobile game and I just splurge on it.
What do you do in the games? What are the benefits you're receiving for this?
It makes me feel good.
That's not what are you? What are you? What you spend money? What do you get in the game?
I think like coins or whatever.
Oh, good. TubeBuddy, also TubeBuddy an SEO service.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what you spend so much money you don't even know what you're getting, and you spend $2,000 more than you bring in, and to possibly suggest that you are making progress or you're doing better either means you were in the deepest disaster ever before, Or you're just lying and don't know what you're talking about. Which one is it?
I think I'm progressing better, but this progress is way, way slower.
You saw your statement. You marked lines. Was there any necessary purchases in there? 5 the entire month, and then hundreds of nothing of bullshit improving your life in no way whatsoever? Imagine all that money that it could have gone towards debt. Over $1,000 on Uber that could have gone towards debt. And I know there's public transportation. It's not fantastic, but you could have if you needed to, if you wanted to, if you had any effort to change things. Yeah, the savings went down. I already know that. What I am happy to see is $4,000 in retirement. Do you have any, right?
No, it's like 5,200 now.
Well, again, buddy, I only have the statement you sent me. Like, how the f*** did I know that? You like look at me like I should read, like I know what's in your account today. I'm going off the statement you sent me. You're like, what is this guy talking about? Reading the number of the document that I gave him. It's invested in just like overall market things, so I'm not surprised at the results you're talking about. It's not any crazy thing. And you were going to take equity out of your home for mobile game purchases.
Probably Uber.
Huh?
Probably Uber.
Okay. I'll be honest, it's upsetting me. Do I have to continue? Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
So a friend of a friend, I paid $300 for his number and his spouse number just to troll him. So at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I call him. Hello, this is Mark with Ford Auto. I'm here to talk about your car's extended warranty. And I'll just do it for fun.
Hans Kim would be very upset at you.
Who's that?
9.7% of your spending went to debt net. 10% went to housing. 1% went to phone. Transportation, $2,667. That's insane beyond belief. $831 went going out to eat. So that's more than went to your debt net. You could have doubled what you put to your debt instead of going out to eat. In fact, I don't think you went to the grocery store.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to a grocery store in like 8 months.
Okay. You're smiling at that. I think that's it. Let's just go. I think I just want to go into the post show, and I think I want to call that an episode because that's stupid. You're pissing me off. You were like proud of that. That is that. What the are you? That is so stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Subscriptions $220. Just bull gems, all that. $1,446. $840 went to large purchases. In reality, other than the mortgage, this debt could be paid off in the matter of like a year if you really wanted to. If you budgeted, if you did anything, and that's what I would say, and that's what I'm saying now. If we just look at these spending categories, it's absolutely ridiculous. Just be mature, allocate them $300 a month for groceries, be an adult for the first time in your life, and don't around like you are with this conversation. It's so stupid. So I'm done. We're going to do a post show for the members because they fund the company. But I'm done. Let's go. Today on the Financial Audit Post Show.
That seems insane.
Why don't you just go get fucking laid, dude?
Well, because
That's essentially just like 3D.
But you can touch it, smell it.
To watch the Financial Audit Post Show, click the join button below.